What's up, guys? I'm Tim Geddes. I'm here with Jared Petty.
Hi, guys.
We are playing one of my favorite games of all time.
And I'm with you on that one. Yoshi's Island. Super Mario World 2, according to that title right up there. Yoshi's Island. And it should be titled Poetry in Motion.
Oh, my God. This game.
Yeah, this game.
So many people just don't give it credit because it was one of the it was later on the Super Nintendo. People were already moving on to the N64.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, this isn't Super Mario World 2. This isn't what I want. Screw you guys.
Exactly. We're talking about 125 years of great Nintendo history here, and there's a lot of high points in that history, but this is one of the highest of the high, and it's just a terrible shame that it wasn't more widely distributed. You see, when this game came out, everybody was looking at 3D. 3D was coming to home consoles. It had already made a big splash on PC. 3D technology that you were seeing in games like Doom and then Quake, it was revolutionizing the way that we thought about what a game was capable of, and home consoles were eager to get in. The PlayStation and the Saturn were making their debut, and side-scrolling games like this were considered just a little quaint. At the same time, even Nintendo's own Donkey Kong Country had come to market, and it had used some really clever 3D rendering tricks to produce a 2D game that looked like it had been
which at the
had
time
a 3D aesthetic.
Looked amazing. Now it looks like garbage.
Yeah.
But back
it looked
then
like
it was
garbage
a big
then.
deal.
Oh,
really?
Oh, I never liked that game.
Dude, I remember being a little kid and being like, oh my God, this looks good.
No, I wasn't crazy about that. But then Miyamoto-san came to the rescue with just this beautiful little game. So we're going to talk about how pretty it is. You can see that for yourselves. I mean, look at that, the painted backgrounds, the wonderful use of the SNES color palette. Also, once again, using that great ability they had to supplement their hardware with chips added in the cartridges. This has special hardware inside that they use in some very subtle and clever ways to do some neat things. But beyond that, what makes this game good, Tim?
Well, like you said, the art style is just so good, and the music is so, it just feels right. Everything about this game has a nice tone to it that all fits into each other. There's such unique boss fights. Everything about it's so good. The most unique thing, though, Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy.
All right, let's talk about Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy.
So
okay, because that right now that sounds like something that gets you put in jail.
So this is one of those levels that Nintendo has really kind of like pretend it doesn't exist in a lot of ways.
Okay, and why are they pretending that?
Because of the seemingly drug-induced effects.
Okay, well, let's see what's going on with Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy.
Fuzzy will give you if you touch him.
So we're running up here to find Fuzzy. Oh, what happened?
Oh, this is the other thing. This game, listen to that.
Yeah,
that horrible grating sound.
Yeah.
When it's like, oh, you just messed up. Let's make sure that you know that you just messed up. Bad.
You want that sound to end. You want to catch Mario, or you want him to die. You cannot allow both those things to happen. Yeah, it's a neat little gameplay design. You don't die immediately when you get hit. Instead, Mario floats away, and if you don't retrieve him, you're done for. It worked really well. You see that in games since then, but this is one of the first places I saw that kind of mechanic take place. So we're gonna go.
Here we go.
All right, you ready? Here we go.
It is so hard to control right now, and it's awesome.
It distorts your controls, and everything sort of turns into an acid fever dream right
Look at his eyes.
Yeah, look at him. She's like, whoa.
Oh, man, see, look, I'm not even holding the controller.
Yeah, it's just happening. He's like, hey.
And he's just like drunkenly.
What's up, man?
Oh, man.
No. Oh, where's Mario? Oh, Yoshi's like, I can do it. Oh, that is one high little dinosaur right there.
No.
All right.
Kids,
don't try this at home. Try the game, just don't try the drugs. All right, because in the end, it doesn't end well.
No.
In the end, it doesn't end well. There's a statement that makes no sense.
Exactly.
All right, but yeah, look what's happening. And again, they're showing off their tech in a neat way. And finishes up. Yeah. All right, so we can laud night and day, tell you about how great this game is, but you really do owe it to yourself to experience it. And to do that, I recommend that you don't go to any of the remakes that you'll find out there of this game. It has been remade a couple of times, and frankly, they're just not up to par.
Well, here's the thing. There was a GBA version of this game that came out, and they added the more modern Yoshi sound effects and stuff, and it just...
It's grating. Yeah. It's grating. And then there's been a newer treatment of it as well, a sort of a pseudo-sequel remake.
So that's the crazy thing. So Yoshi's Story came out on the N64, and it was kind of the same.
Okay, yeah, forget that game.
Yeah, but that was a
I'm actually talking about the handheld.
Well, so then there was Yoshi's Island on the DS, which I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it wasn't that bad.
But that's like, again...
It's not this good.
Exactly. And this is one of those things that you need to experience all the joy of it that you can. So, I don't know how to tell you to go find it, but go find it and play it in its original form.
Yeah,
because
it's
that's
worth
the
it.
way to do it here. Tim's fortunate enough to have one of the rare and fairly expensive cartridges, and we're sitting here playing it on a Restaurant
Is
5.
this an expensive game?
It's not like
Are
crazy.
you serious?
Okay.
I died in one hit?
It's not as crazy expensive as some rare titles, but SNES titles in general right now are expensive, and this is among the most expensive.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
or last time I checked it was. Yeah, this is actually this is not easy to get your hands on, especially in English. Go to Japan, it's $1. So you could buy a ticket to Japan and go grab it out of a bin in a
Sounds good.
in a Japanese Goodwill store. That's what I did.
Oh my God!
Oh, there we are. Oh,
This
wow.
is embarrassing, guys.
That's right. No. You know
I
what?
have my one last life.
No one's ever played this game anyway. They don't know the difference. They think what you're doing right now is really
to
hard.
me, this game is so important to my childhood. And like I said, it is
Yeah.
one of my favorite games.
Well,
Like, it is top 3.
This is the reason you're in games journalism.
this.
Yeah,
I mean,
right
it
here.
might be, man.
Yeah, it's
Like,
up
this,
there.
Honestly, this is the first game I ever beat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The first video game
First
you
video
ever
game
beat?
I ever
Wow.
completed.
Tim, do you have any anecdotes
Oh God,
to go with this
no.
game? No, apparently he has no. That's an emphatic no. Tim has no anecdotes to
It's
share.
horrible.
That's all right. They got to see the neat spinning. Hey, look, guys, 3D.
Oh man, I really
But,
wanted to show the final boss fight because it is just the coolest thing. The music's so good. It's Baby Bowser. It's
Yeah.
huge. It's epic. It is like the most epic Mario boss fight I think in any of the games.
I like the moon fight. That's
Oh,
pretty
the moon
great.
fight's so
The moon
good,
fight's
too.
really good.
Like the inspiration from Mario
yeah,
Galaxy.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what
the
that
moon
is.
fight's wonderful.
I'm not even gonna try that again because You know what?
You
Yeah,
can tab up
I'm
to
doing
the
this.
other
I'm
stage.
doing
Oh, you
this.
going for it? He's going
Yeah.
for it again. All
Just
right.
if I don't make it in this one life, I'm not even gonna try.
right,
But
he's
my
going for it.
anecdote for this is I remember playing this game, and oh God, no, I hit the wrong button.
Okay. You know what, Tim? It's
This is
time.
fun.
Sometimes it's time to put down the Yoshi.
Okay, hold on. We're going to a different level. I just can't even deal with this.
Sometimes it's time to put down the Yoshi. All
Let's see,
right.
where are we going? Where are we
let's
going?
see. Tim can't give up. He's going to look around here. There's a lot of great stuff to see. Could we get to the moon? The moon's awesome.
Moon. That's a longer level.
Yeah, it is a longer level. Probably not.
Let's see.
It's 5'8", right?
Yeah, we'll just play for a
Yeah,
bit. The one fun anecdote I have about this, and I just wanted to make sure I told this story. This is the video game that taught me about video games. Like, that taught me that I love them, that taught me that there's always secrets to find, and there's always more to look for, and that the fun doesn't stop. And you can replay things as much as you want, and it's never going to get worse. You're just going to find more reasons that you love that game. And I remember playing this game and beating World 1, the World 1 to 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
And beating that boss and being like, I beat the game. Like, I thought that I beat the game at that point. I remember running and telling my mom, being so happy. And then I came out and I saw that I was in World 2. And I was like, wait, what?
World 2?
And then I saw that there's 6 worlds. And I had so much more video game to play. And that just blew my mind.
Yeah. There's so much
Okay,
stuff
you know what,
to
guys?
it. All right.
With that,
Yeah, that's good.
I am playing horribly, and I apologize, but I love this game so much. I'm going to replay through this whole thing, probably later today, Jared.
All right, you should do that.
Yes,
because it's a
I
fun
need,
video.
I need to learn.
Ladies and gentlemen, really, honestly, you don't need other video games. You just need Yoshi's Island.
You're right.
And I know, again, we're giving you a lot of hyperbole here, but it's just as good as we say it is. It's one of the sublime 2D platformers in the history of a company that's produced many of the
best.
Yeah. So,
anyways, guys, stay tuned to IGN for way more Nintendo Let's Plays as we celebrate their 125th birthday. Thank you so much, Jared.
Thank you very much.
I apologize for the abysmal excuse for gameplay.
You should have seen me trying to play Super Punch Out.
There you go. But guys, come back and thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.